How's everything else looking? I think we're looking pretty good. Not sure really what I'm going to do with this surface group though. Now that the Navy over here has pretty much been, it's not going to last very long. We don't really have anything else that can really launch against surface targets. Or at least not against the land targets, I mean. Sunburns. Surface ships, yeah. Don't really have a lot. In fact, I don't think we have anything that can actually launch against land targets. Alright, well with that, I think I'm going to turn this group. Probably just going to turn this group back to the east here and just have them help patrol for this go and assign a mission. Kook strike. So that strike's already done. Go ahead and just assign to ASW surface. Reason I'm assigning this one is this one has an ASW escort, so I figure we'll just go start having it patrol this area, and maybe it'll get lucky. How's other things looking? Where's our SU-24s? They are on their way to refuel. Do we already have a group refueling over here? They've just been hanging out with the tankers this whole time? Or are they actually refueling? Oh, they're refueling now. Okay. So we are getting some more AIM-120 launches, so I'm going to assume that somewhere down here, probably this group here, or maybe even this group. Wonder what these guys are. Mainstay is still detecting bogeys. Wonder what these guys are. These ones probably hostile. Yeah. These two here are probably hostiles. We gotta get where's our MiG-23s at? We need to angle these guys in sooner. Where's our other air-to-air group at? Alright, so giving our Su-34s targets. Just get them onto the bearing, and we will have these guys go to military power. In fact, actually, I don't think there's a reason to go to military power. Just stay at cruise speed. How else? How's everything else looking? And that caliber missile's still going. That one had to have gone like had to gone at some weird dogleg to hit that target without being. I didn't even see this one until just a while ago. Still have a Japanese P1. Looking at our Okula, but I'll take it since he hasn't been firing at me. Speaking of, let's go and slow our Okula down, coming just over the layer. See if he gets any sonar contacts. Same thing for our one over here. Slow down, go to creep, coming just on over the layer. Then see if we can catch anything. And we've got our Kilo just kind of doing its thing over here. What's that? SH-60 Seahawk. So these... Alright, so we know these groups are probably Japanese ships based off of a Japanese Seahawk. In fact, we have identified that as the Asagiri. Japanese destroyer. Still not even a trace of that goblin. Would have thought we would have had at least something by now if he was in this area. Although he could be down below the layer. That's... We had that contact. Yeah, when we had that contact, we didn't know the depth. So it's entirely possible that he's actually down below the layer, especially if all these... Yeah. All of these were down, I think, are above the layer. So there's an entirely possibility that that sub's actually down below it. Our sub's still decelerating. Alright, so strikes are inbound. Gonna be wrapping it up here shortly. I'm just gonna really kind of wait for this caliber missile to see if it hits its target or not. What's this group doing? Oh, that's our MiG. They're engaged offensive. They're gonna go for that. Since we're really not getting those, have got to be hostile. Okay, so those are hostile, so it'll probably do here. Order our... We're not seeing... haven't seen any missile launches from any of these SAM sites lately. We do know that they have an air search radar. That was last detected 12 seconds ago, but their illumination radar wasn't detected for 17 minutes. What about over here? Same thing. Yeah, the last time we saw this fire control radar was almost 2 hours ago. So what I'll bet is we probably took out the actual radar emitters, or the actual like fire control radars. And if that's the case, then it's entirely possible that even though we haven't completely destroyed the launchers, that we've defanged them quite a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and start maybe be a little bit more aggressive with our Su-27s over here. Maybe test that theory out a little bit. Picking up some more AIM-120 launches. And more Tomahawk strikes on Wonsan Air Base. SA-5. One Tall King. Two square pair radars. An odd pair HF. Yeah, odd pair A, square pair. Okay. And what are these? What are these arrows being fired at? There's nothing in their range that these should have been. That's weird. Not quite sure what these AA-13s are being fired at. Oh, I think they're being fired at these guys. Which I guess is within inside their weapons range. So something else I should probably go and do then. Just to confirm that. Sensors AA-13. What's the missile range on this? 160 nautical miles. Wow. It's a long range missile. AA-13 is designed to attack large ISR and IWEW platforms such as the E3, E8 J-Stars, and RC-135 rivet joints, compass calls. Alright. So really it's designed basically to go after strategic assets. So obviously the North Koreans don't have AWACS. So one thing I want to do then, that's the AA-13. I'm going to tweak this a little bit. No automatic firing at long range, that's just silly. Bring this into we'll have the range, cut it down to 60 nautical miles. That range, they probably actually hit something. I mean, they can definitely hit those two fighters, but I think at that range, it's going to be hit or miss on the actual. It's within its range, but the actual ability to actually hit it is, and actually, maneuver with it is going to be close at best. Then again, this game has surprised me a time or two, so we could possibly actually hit those guys. Um, they're closing in. We got another group of fullbacks. So if we take out, so I don't know. So if we use this if this full group of fullbacks it actually ends up taking out those two ships. Um, then I'll probably redirect this group to to participate in the rest of our strike. All right. So caliber missile finally closing in on its target. Okay, so back down to 1 second. Yes, I know I am playing this on 1 second time compression. The reason for that, if anybody's wondering, is just because with so much going on in this scenario, um, it's easy to have things start kind of happening without being able to react to it. So let's go ahead. Okay, well, I was wrong. We are detecting SAM launches. So with that, there goes the theory that I've actually took out the radars. So we're gonna go ahead and pull our Su-27s back. And wow, I think we actually did take out one of the yeah, I think that kind of got lost here, but I think we did take out whatever Sidewinder. Um, Teching fish bed. Yeah, we did hit the fish bed with our AA-13. So this one here, he's dropping. Um, our missiles diving should be within range, but it's gonna be close on this one. But the game did surprise me. We did hit the last MiG-23, so entirely possible we will get this one. But I think it's gonna miss. Nothing in the radar range. I think he managed to just dive down too low. Lost the missile. Yeah. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, missile ran out of energy. Okay, well. Yeah, he got down below the missile's radar. All right, so we have the other thing we discovered. Um what about our caliber? That kind of got lost in the our caliber missile malfunctioned, so it missed its target. Well, crap. Um Either way, though, and we got some. So, the fact that we're picking up some radar illuminations from this SA2 site, pretty much throws the theory that we've defanged all of their radars, but this SA5 isn't firing. So, we know that this one here. I don't want to say. I don't want to filter out. Um, all right, so our units are engaged defensive. Um, think we can go and slow them down, get them back off the coast. Um, so the fact that we only got a missile fire from this, I think from this SA2 site is telling. Not picking up, I don't think, any emissions from this SA5 site. So I think this one is actually basically been defanged. We know that this SA2 is not. Um, Interesting, we also haven't seen anything from this SA20 site in a while either. The last time we saw the fire control radar was 40 minutes ago. Um, so I guess with that, that's going to probably end it for me for the day. So thank you all for joining me. I will probably be finally finishing this up. I'm hoping next weekend. If not, what I may do is just transition this into just a YouTube series and play something else next weekend. Not quite sure what I'm going to do, but I do plan on finishing this scenario out and finally getting through with these strikes that I feel are like way overdue over here. So with that, thank you all for joining me. Remember to follow me here on Twitch at Kushan04. I'm also YouTube Gaming, or not YouTube Gaming, Kushan Gaming on YouTube, and I'm Kushan Gaming on Twitter. You can also follow me on my Discord server, which I am linking in the chat if you are interested. And with that, I hope you all have a good week, and I will hopefully see you next time.